Previously on Tractor Talk with Gary. Well, as luck or fate would have it, I was almost done. I had this one little windrow to push up yet, clean up in front of this pile, and I was done. You see this dark spot here? I blew a hose or a fitting or something. I couldn't curl the bucket back to the flat position. Everything else worked. That did not. And if you notice, there's a trail of hydraulic fluid leading all the way back to the Quonset building. And when I backed the 2520 in, got it in position to shut it off, went to turn the wheels, and it was low enough on hydraulic fluid, I had no power steering. So got in a good place where I can work on it. Not going to work on it today, but tomorrow I will tear into it and we'll see what we got going on. This is why I wanted the 2520 back in the shed. Well, we're back at it on the 2520 this morning. We're going to see if we can't figure out exactly what's going on here. Something I want to show. In our last episode, I blew some kind of a hydraulic line or fitting, and in taking the battery box off of this right-hand side, last summer I was having a charging issue. And once I disconnected everything, this connection just fell off. And it does not appear to have ever been crimped on the cable. Now I'm going to say that wasn't making enough of a connection by not being crimped on there that the battery was getting charged. We checked the charging system, we checked the batteries, and everything checked out fine. However, still on occasion, when you go to start it, it would be dead. You hook the charger up to it, and all you'd have to do is hook the charger up to it and go turn the key, and it would run. It'd fire right up. So I noticed when I was mowing last summer that my charge light was coming on the dash. And that was while I was working it. I checked the belt, and the belt was fine. So I thought, I got some maintenance to do on my charging system. And then everything checked out fine. So we were kind of at a loss what could be doing it. We cleaned the battery connections up, lubed them, reattached all the cable ends and everything, made sure they were making good connection, nice and snug. Didn't make a bit of difference. So there's the problem. It was taped up, so the tape was what was holding it on, not the crimping. So a friend of mine that's a mechanic has the crimping tool, so I may yank this cable off and go take it up there and have him crimp the end on before I put it all back together. The battery tray sits in this little carriage here. These two little brackets here, and it slides out forward. So it's quite heavy. It's hard to get the battery out. It won't be as bad going in, so I will put the tray back on, then put the battery back in. So, but what I'm going to do, we're pretty sure it's this fitting up here, and it's too dark to see in there, of course, but it's this fitting right here. Let me grab a light out of the pickup. Got a real powerful flashlight that my brother gifted me. This thing is sweet. So anyway, it's that fitting right there where it ties into it. Either the hose or the fitting itself gave out. So that's coming apart, and we're going to see if we can figure out what exactly went wrong here. So, okay? All right, so that's what we're dealing with here. So the way we're going to go about this, that right there is where the hydraulic oil goes in. It's a good place with the cab on, isn't it? Wouldn't be so bad if the cab wasn't off. This floor pan is going to come up, and we're going to go at this from the top. So we'll be back at it and back with you in a few minutes here. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps push these videos out. The more subscribers that are on, the more YouTube is going to push it out and helps us out. And by all means, smash that like button on your way past it. Give that a good click. That helps our ratings too. And thanks for watching. We'll be back with you in a few minutes here. This is Dennis Walbotny. Dennis runs a repair shop of his own. He's a John Deere mechanic, and he's as good as they come. Notice here, just to the right of Dennis's left hand, you'll see the split in that hose. That's what the problem was.